Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm in the back by tail.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh.
Alright. Slim, I'll give you a second to share the stream if you don't mind. Appreciate it. One step ahead of me, as usual.
Okay. Let me close the door.
What is it?
I'm gonna close my door real quick.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Thank you for announcing that.
Oh.
Oh God. Christ. Alrighty.
He doesn't like it whenever I close the door.
Well, congratulations. Alright. It's not showing me how many people's watching, so I'm just going to assume that most of us is here. So, there we go. Now it's showing me. Wait just a second or two more. Yeah, you might just want to keep that thing on mute.
Yeah, maybe.
What the frick? Alrighty. So there's a few of us here, probably I would imagine all of Team Gray, so we're just going to go ahead and start with our callouts. Starting back here in the corner, this is Green Crate obviously. We're going to do the outside of the map first, then start to dig in on the middle of the map. Not much on the middle though, just a plain. But this is back blue as well. You'd call it Green Crate, back blue. We did decide to go with blue on this instead of Zox, trying to make this as simple as possible. This is front blue. And we decided to call this area pallets. There's pallets and crap like that all over the map, but there's a lot of them here. So right behind the wing right here, this is pallets. Going over here, this is green. This is front green. This is also a hard point. This entire area is green. This is spawn. Lord have mercy, no one should be back here, but this is spawn. This is what I would call it. I wouldn't call it anything different. This is red crates, and you can get up there, so it is a vital call out. This is ladder room. And if they're down here around the bottom of the ladder room, just call it bottom ladder room, because there's a really nice line of sight actually onto one of the plane wings. This over here is half wall. Again, this is another vital call out. This is half wall over here. It says kill house. We decided to go with shoot house because it was just easier for everybody to remember. So this little call out here will be shoot house. Okay. Now, I know that we couldn't find what to call this the last time. I decided just to go with walls. I think it's the simplest thing because it's just a bunch of random walls that I have no idea why the frick they're there. So we're just going to go with walls for that, this entire little area. Going over here, this is also a control point, also a hard point. This entire area is called containers. And this is yellow crate. If you go over here, this is top yellow crate. You could just say top yellow for this, you could say yellow for that. Pretty simple. Alright, going into here, this is shop. And then we're back in the spawn again. And we decided to just leave this alone with its original call out. This is platform. So if anyone's on this head glitch right here, this is platform. If they happen to be behind it for some unknown reason, you can just say behind platform. This is tail. And this is bottom tail. Pretty simple there. Over here, the game's call out is section. We decided to go with open plane. I believe that's one that I don't know if the pros use it or not, but in one of the videos you watch, it's what they called it. So this is open plane, this is bottom open plane. Once we get to the point where we're 100% down with callouts, you can almost just call it just open and bottom open. But for now, just include the plane part until we get everything memorized. Here is forklift, and over here is truck. Okay. Now this is pretty obvious. This is the plane. We decided not to change any callouts on the inside. We're just going to keep it the way it is. Just it's all plain. This is A wing. Big giant A on it. That's pretty simple. Be sure to look down whenever you're calling out. And this is B wing. That is the back of plane. That is the front of plane. Other than that, we are not breaking up the callouts on the inside for the time being. And Isaac, am I missing anything? Other than just bottom plane.
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, and then just bottom plane. This is also a hard point, and I believe it is a point on control as well, so pretty simple call out, gotta know it though. Alright, so those are the call outs. We're going to go over the hard point rotations real fast, but before we do so, I do want to point out that this is a CDL hard point control and search and destroy map. So the lines of sight that we're going to see here in a little bit can be very crucial for search, especially, and obviously can help us in respawn, but especially search. But we'll get to the lines of sight after we go over the hard points real fast, and then where you sit on the hard points to ensure that you have spawns for next, and the current as well. Alright, so the first one is plane. This is P1. P2 is yellow crate, but it's not just the yellow crate, it's the area behind it as well, which is front shop. So this entire little area here is a hard point. P3 is bottom plane. P4, oh frick, wrong direction. P4 is containers, and this is also a control point on control. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but it is a control point. And then P5 is a frick. I get turned around on this map. Yes, P5 is front green. The call out for this is actually hangar, but the entire map is a freaking hangar. So just front green is what we'll call it right in here for P5. Now starting out in plane, for the positions in order to keep spawns for your team, for not only the current hill, but also the next hill. The player 1, hang on a minute, let's get positioned on the right side here. Alright, so player 1 will be here at half plane, overlooking basically the entire right side of the map in a sense, but basically a forklift, front plane, bottom plane, any area that you see basically. And again, the P1 is on plane. Player 2 will be yellow crate. He'll be helping out with under plane, top plane, as well as watching any kind of flank from P4. So this is where player 2 needs to sit. This ensures spawns right in this area, and it keeps the enemy team spawning on the other side. The next two players will be on the point. Player 3 will be watching the... Is this the front? I think, yeah. Player 3 will be watching the front side of the plane. Player 4 will be watching the back side of the plane. Just remember that wherever you sit, you got to make sure that this little inlet right here is covered, just in case your help gets killed over here. They should have it covered, but I would sit right on the inside of here, looking back into that area, while you're watching the back of plane is right here, so that you've got everything covered. And obviously you gotta have the A-wing covered as well. So that is where you sit to keep spawns for P1, and to get spawns for P2. P2 is yellow crate. And player 1, again, this player could almost just stay put. He's going to be in half plane again. And again, going to be watching forklift, top yellow, bottom plane, top plane, lots of lines of sight right here. But he is responsible for all of that. Player 2 will be on point, watching into yellow crate. So he, in the description it does say that you can push up a little bit. I wouldn't recommend staying right here because of that head glitch. It is very dangerous. But player 2 is on point, watching toward yellow crate. Obviously, if there's nothing coming, you can also venture out to help player 1. Player 3 is tail, and he will be watching flank while at the same time getting spawns again for the current point and for the next point. So you can use the tail as kind of a head glitch to overlook pretty much a vast majority of the entire map just about. But he's basically going to be watching toward, let's see, yeah, just the right side and left side of the plane. I almost read the wrong thing. Okay. And then player 4 will be on the half plane section right here, bottom half plane. He will be helping with that head glitch over there, supporting the player 2 that will be on the point. And he can obviously help out player 1 as well by helping with bottom, top plane, top yellow, and into their spawn. Alright, moving on to P3, which is bottom plane. And this is a very difficult one to hold because it's in the center of the map, all kinds of lines of sights. But your player 1 will be on the left wing. Let's see, hang on a second. Let's see where we're at, okay. He will be on the left wing watching toward tail. Player 2, he will be back plane. Anywhere in this area, watching toward, or could even get behind the freaking logs right here. Watch toward the half plane, bottom half plane, anywhere toward yellow, and could help tail as well. He could also be on point, because this is one that you're probably going to need multiple people on point. Player 3 will be, hang on just a quick second. He will be watching toward yellow if I can find it. Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of turned around on this one. But he'll be watching toward yellow crate. And basically watching spawns. There's an indent somewhere here that I found would be a really good spot. Yes, there we go. Yeah, he is going to be watching toward yellow crate. Basically watching the flank from here. You can also look behind here. 3 lines of sight that you can look at. This little indent, player 3. And then player 4 will be on point watching toward forklift. So kind of supporting player 3. So really anywhere right in here you can watch toward forklift. Over in the half plane section. And toward tail. So many people needs to be on the point for this one because of all the wide open areas. We'll go ahead and go to P4, which is containers. Alright, so player 1 needs to be here in walls. Basically what he's doing is he's watching the flank, helping keep spawns, supporting the guy over there, which we'll go over here in a second. So he'll be watching the back plane here, or the front plane, whatever one it is. And again watching flank from either side of mid. Player 2 will be on point, and he will be watching plane, bottom and top. And he shouldn't have to worry about getting shot from behind because that guy will have his back. And then player 3, he will also be on point. He again should not have to worry about getting shot from behind because of each area is covered. But this person will be looking in the yellow crate, nothing there. He can kind of venture out, look toward half plane, forklift over into tail. I wouldn't push nothing. I do believe this is part of the hard point. So I would try my best to stay on it in case that person was to die. And just again, make sure that you're holding down yellow crate because a lot of people do come through there. And this is also a good point for control as well. And whenever you do have this control point, a lot of people do come through the yellow crate. And then player 4 he will be inside of shoot house. Basically, what he's going to be doing, he's going to hold down the entire right side of the map. But a lot of these positions overlap each other, which is a good thing, because player 1 is going to be watching top and bottom plane, while at the same time this guy over here in shoot house is going to be watching the bottom plane, top plane. So really the only time that the OBJ on point watching toward the top and bottom plane is if the enemies go through the top of plane where this guy possibly can't see them, or if this guy was to die. So this is a big support position, as well as supporting with spawns for the guy over here on walls. So big position here, and obviously you gotta watch toward blue and everything as well. Alright. And then P5 is right here. This is front green. Player 1, they had him on the side of the plane right here on these pallets. You can kind of venture out as well. I'm not a big fan of this position, but this is a position to, again, help at spawns. You can help with anyone coming from blue from the other side of plane. Can kind of venture out, go up to these pallets, look under plane. Player 2 will be on point, and he will be supporting that person when it comes to bottom plane and top plane. A lot of head glitches on top plane right there, but yeah, this is a huge support position just to make sure that he is getting the help. And then player 3, I'll just go this way. He will be in shoot house, and he will be on the side window. So again, he's kind of going to be supporting this guy, making sure that he has his back, watching flank, watching anyone coming from the plane, from the side door of the plane, anyone coming from spawn, any type of flank, at the same time securing spawns for the current next hill. Player 4 will be, he will be on point or right outside of point, depending on where it ends. Again, kind of helping with bottom, but his big position is to help at tail, anyone coming from that area there. You are open to the left side, that is the only bad thing. So you could kind of push up a little bit. I wouldn't push up too far because you lose spawns. It's all got to do with common sense in your situation. Or you could sit back here as well. Yeah, good point, Isaac. And support them from tail from there as well. So that is all the hard point spots. Again, if you can hold these down perfectly, I know Team Gray's been doing a good job of actually executing these during the game, and they do work. It does keep your spawns. Spawns is everything. You'll live or you'll lose by it. You'll live or you die by them. So it's very important that we know these. I hope coaches are watching this, writing this stuff down, because it is vital information. We are going to go ahead and start with the lines of sight session real fast, and we should be done in about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will gather our Team Gray players for practice. Alright, so we couldn't get this one to work about half the time, so this is very 50-50. But I know that a lot of people like to sit up here. I know me, and search and destroy bombs right there. You plant the bomb, sit right here, watch while you got support back there. Well, if there's no one here, and you know that someone is in the corner right there, he said that you can come out onto the swing right here, and that you can, and we got it first time, how about that? But you can shoot people through the plane right there and get the easy pick if you know that someone is sitting there. Specifically in search, could also be used for hardpoint as well, because this is a hill. So that is a very good little hack, I guess, whatever, that we can use in the future to get the easy pick. Alright, second is all these brown walls on the inside of here. Just about all of them can be shot through. I'm not going to try them out, but we all know, we've all shot through them, that you can shoot them out. I do want to point out, though, that this right here, this arrow, anything to the left of that arrow, the bullets will go through the wall, but anything to the right, they will not. He did point that out in the video, so that is some useful information. Anything to the left will go through, anything to the right will not. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, Isaac, get right there again. Alright, so if someone is in that same spot again, and you don't want to go over here to try and shoot them through the wall, that's a 1v1 situation. They will see you, but this is a situation where they might not. You might catch them off guard and get the easy pick. You can go over here and get the easy pick through the window. I did not know that was there. It's pretty obvious, but that is a good spot that you can use. Again, search and destroy and hard point specifically. Okay. Give me just a second. Alright, meet me on the wing, Isaac. Right here, Isaac. Okay. So if someone is on this head glitch right here, a good way to counter that is just to simply go to this door, look out the crack, get the easy pick. They won't even see you. So it's again, it's an easy pick. This could be used for any game mode because that is a good advantage point from right here for well, control or hard point. Someone might be up here in search and destroy as well. It's just that little crack on the side door. Alright, next one will be okay. Alright, go on that head glitch, Isaac. So if someone is on that head glitch right there, Isaac.
Wait, where? Oh, hold on.
Dear God.
I lost you. Oh, okay, my bad.
You're good. So if someone is on that head glitch there, a good way to contest them is just to jump from behind. Go on top of this, get the easy pick. They won't see you, you've got the height advantage, and again should be able to get the easy pick. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, meet me in section, in back half plane, Isaac. Alright, so somebody is back here on the back of half plane. Maybe he might be, well, again, just watching any point, yellow crate, over this area, looking to the spawn. A good way to contest those people, if he's sitting in the right spot, is to get up onto here. Easy pick. Again, you can be seen pretty easy, but I think they'll be so shocked to see you in such a unusual spot that you will have a second-to-second advantage over them. And go to half wall, Isaac. And just right behind it, if someone is on the half wall and you need to contest it, now this is a sniper spot as well, so probably not going to hit all my shots with an M4, but you will have that advantage and can get the kill on half wall. Now you can also defend against half wall. You can also get here on the steps, and I know he's not there yet, but you can kind of use this as a head glitch. There he is, and again get the easy pick, and you've got the advantage. Okay, Isaac, I need you in the spawn. Back here by yellow. Alright. Go back in that spawn. Alright, so if someone is back in the spawn here, a good way to counter them is just to go to the right here. Oh. And you can get the easy kill. So maybe you're spawn trapping them, or maybe you're trying to get people off the point, or if you got the point and you know that they're still spawning back there for some reason because it's Cold War, you can get on this barrel here and can spawn trap them. Alright, now this is one that I like. I'm running out of bullets. Where you at?
Behind you.
I needed your weapon. Alright, so Isaac, go to shoot house. Jesus. Let me know when you're there. Well. Alright, so if someone is in the front window and kind of to the left on the front... Okay. On the front shoot house window, a good way to counter them is just getting this crack right here. You got a perfect line of sight. They won't even see you. And again, it's a situation where you can get the easy pick and they won't even know where you're at. So that can be used in pretty much all the game modes. And if anything, it's just a scouting position as well. So, I mean, if he's there, obviously take the shot. But if he's to the left a little bit, you'll only be able to see his gun, in which then you can go from behind him and get the pick. Okay, Isaac, right here. You just passed me. Alright, so if someone is on this head glitch right here, looking into the spawn, again trying to spawn trap you or anything like that, This is going to be an obvious position. You're going to be out in the open, but it's another situation where I think you'll catch them off guard and you'll have that half a second to second advantage. But if you jump up here, quickly look over here, you can get the easy pick off of top red. Again, you are exposed to the plane or anyone that might be back here toward green or shoot house. But if you know that someone's specifically right there, then it is a good spot to use. And we've got one more, and this one we actually found ourselves, which is cool. So, especially for a team like us who uses the half plane so much for hardpoint, if someone happens to be sitting there, a good way to pick them off, to get on top of the barrels, and you can see right into half plane. You can also go to the right, well, for, I believe, yes. You can also go to the right, and again you get the easy pick. So those are our lines of sight. Just one last thing I did want to point out that I'm sure a lot of us already know. But to get onto the top plane, to avoid the 2 jump process, you can get on the corner right here, as Isaac just did, and just a simple 1 jump, get the pick. Wow. Alright. So that is it for the lines of sight session. Again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. It means a lot, the support. And also, Team Gray, we will be gathering you guys here in just a few minutes for Modern Warfare practice. So again, appreciate all you guys. We're going to go and end the stream right there. And we'll either be back tomorrow or the next day. Our goal is to get all the maps. Might finish this week or early next week. But I will keep everybody posted.